What's up, everybody? Back with another YouTube exclusive here in Rack Go. And we're still doing Kaldheim. We'll be doing Kaldheim throughout the entire Kaldheim season, up until Strixhaven comes out, and then we'll move on to that. If you want to know how I've been doing in draft, like my records, and of all the other drafts that have not been posting to YouTube, because I do stream on Twitch every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, check out my Twitter, at himreckomtg, and you can see how I'm doing. I think currently right now I'm at a 62% win rate, somewhere in there. We're keeping above 50%, that's all you can really ask for, but let's try and push it even farther and do pretty well tonight. Next little note before we get right into the draft is that there is a Arena Open this weekend. I'm filming this on Friday, the 19th, I think is the day's date? I don't even know, the days just kind of get tossed together anymore. But it's Friday, and tomorrow I have posted a tweet out asking whether people would like to see me live stream my entry into the sealed event, or if they'd like to see a YouTube exclusive. Either way, I am going to be live streaming the event, so whether or not it makes it over to YouTube is basically going to be up to the Twitter. If people want to see it on YouTube, if you want to see some sealed, then check out my Twitter and vote on that. But most likely, you're not going to see this in time. Most likely, I've already finished by the time this is posted. But anyway, yeah, go to my Twitter. Try to vote anyway. Find the tweet, and then comment your vote. And we'll go from there. So anyway, Premier Kaldheim Draft. I'll see you guys in the queue. Alright, after waiting, I think, 2 minutes, finally have a full table here, and we hop right on in. Alright, pack one, pick one. And this pack is a little bit of a bummer. Not a lot of great stuff for us. We do have some directions to go in, though. I've also been seeing a lot of up and down on Skull Raid. I'm starting to like this card a little bit more, but I'm not pack one picking it. But I do want to try and draft a nice Skull Raid deck. Will today be the day? We're going to find out. But anyway, we have, I'm going to guess, 4 different picks we could take here. So we could take our rare. It does make a flyer, gains us some life, also draws us card, and also has card advantage on the bottom end. Raven's Warning can be strong. And that's most likely the pick we're going to take. If we wanted to be safer, Packmate is a amazing card. Easily pack one, pick oneable if there's nothing else fantastic. I think Giants is really weak. You want to pick up these cards later, and I really love Elven Bow. But we'll take the Raven's Warning and see what we get, you know? Maybe we're blue-white flyers. Well, there's another flyer there. I've also been seeing Raven come around. Like, people don't fully respect the Raven. And I'm slowly liking Usher of the Fallen less and less. Sure, it's good maybe towards the beginning of the game to get a couple points in if you're on the play, but outside of that, it just kind of gets overpowered very fast. Other card we could take is Wither Crown, but we'll find more removal coming around. Not necessarily in the Feed the Serpent just yet. Again, we could take the Feed the Serpent and be black something, splash the other color. And that might be the right pick. Find ourselves in black. I mean, Feed the Serpent is just really strong. It's premium removal, and the table has given it to us. The other choice is just take our Raven or our Valkyrie Sword and just push flyers hard. But I think probably the best pick here is actually just take the Feed the Serpent. The fact that it can hit, you know, indestructible creatures, or this can deal with Coma, I think is a big reason to simply take the Feed the Serpent. Yeah, we'll see. So we're black something. Black something. This pack, we could have 2 Invasion of the Giants, but we did not. That's okay. This is actually a pretty interesting thing here. Could take Frostaugur and try to get as many snow-covered situations as possible, but I don't think it's really good enough. Mists of Litjara I don't think is good. Hall of the Guardian is very annoying and is probably going to be the pick. Yeah, I think that's going to be that'll be the choice. That'll be the choice. So it's looking like we're being black, white, splash blue, which honestly I think are the 2 most powerful colors, black and white, in this format. So yeah, I think that's the pick. Again, another kind of a dud of a pack. Goldvein pick can be good, but I don't really want to pick up the Goldvein pick until I get a bunch of like low to the ground duders. make a wide board. So we'll take the God's Hall Guardian and see what's next. There's that Tybalt's Trickery. Here we're going to take the Sinkhole. And the reason we're taking the Sinkhole here over any of the other flyers or pretty much any other creature in the pack is if you can get on-color Snowlands early, then it can make the snow-colored permanents you might find later on more valuable. Plus, we know we're playing black, and our black card is a double black card. So if we end up being blue-white, splashing black for Feed the Serpent, then the Sinkhole will do wonders for us. Outside the Sinkhole, the only other 2 cards I'd take in this pack are the Braggart, which is a super strong powerhouse of a card, and the Courser, just keep ourselves in the air for Raven's Warning when we do play it. But we'll take the Sinkhole here. Always prioritize your mana fixing. Always. Here, we're going to take Bound in Gold. That's a little bit better of a removal piece than Raven Form. Sure, again, on the litmus test, it doesn't deal with Coma. But what are the odds, you know? What are the odds? So we'll take Bound in Gold. It's, in a majority, better than Raven Form, in my opinion. So we'll take the Bound in Gold. And who knows, maybe Raven Form will come back around because people are not respecting the card. But it looks like we're probably going to have maybe Rune of Speed and Village Rites comes back. If Arctic Treeline comes back, we might end up playing that too, just as a white snowland. See what the cards bring to us. But Bound in Gold is definitely the pick here. Not a lot for us here. We're seeing green and red be open. We can speculate on that because we're not necessarily playing Raven's Wing. Don't throw away a line just for 1 rare. And this card is good, and there are some rares that you want to definitely build around, but keep yourself open as much as possible. Here I guess we'll take the Clarion Spirit. I don't see myself playing anything else. I'm not a big fan of the vehicles in this format, and I don't know if our deck... We don't have a lot of creatures at the moment, and I don't really want to build my deck around Longboat. So we'll take Clarion and maybe take some simple, cheap things and go from there. Forest is also a speculative pick. Here, we'll go ahead and take the Courser. It's just a nice flyer. It's obnoxious. Shieldmate is also really good, too. But we'll take the flyer. Try to eke out some games in the air. Well, not a lot for us. We can take the Warhorn Blast. If we do have a bunch of evasive creatures, Warhorn Blast can simply just be a last-minute blowout, so... We'll take the Warhorn Blast. Another not a lot for us. I'll take the Thought Thief. I think that Thought Thief is perfectly fine. I'm not about to play 2 Guardians, and we're not playing either of these colors, although Elven Bow is really strong. I'm not at a position where I want to jump into 4 colors just yet. Yeah, we'll definitely take the Thought Thief. But we're mainly white. It's looking like we're mainly white. Which is good for our Story Seeker. Story Seeker's good. Get some life link, some life gain. Sure. Good to always have at least one little 1-drop. We'll take the Hawk. We have Snow Mana, and again, it's a flyer. Works good with our Warhorn Blast. Wow. Okay, so cool. Both of these came around. We will take the Raven Form as just a extra hedge removal piece. And, yeah, a lot of disrespect for Raven Form. I know it makes a 1/1 flyer, and then you have to deal with that flyer. But, we already have flyers in our deck, so... Decide time... I guess if I were to go in a direction, I guess I'd probably play the Sentinel. I like green a little bit more than red. And, yeah, if we end up needing an extra combat trick, we can take that. Ooh! Yorn has been called. Yorn is pretty nice. Let's look at the rest of the pack here. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Yorn, especially the Rhyme Staff part. Even if I just play that, it's a speculative pick. We do have the option to start getting into some more snow permanents, and we do have a Pilferhawk. So, wow, that's really neat. It's really cool. Outside of Yorn, Ice Pillar is okay if we get the light lands for it. Shimmerdrift Veil is really cool. Won't come around, but the Snow-Covered Swamp might. But I'm not going to take Shimmerdrift Veil over a Yorn God of Winter here. So, alright, Yorn. Into the deck. We may only be playing it for its back half, but we will see. We'll see. Here we'll take another Bound in Gold again. Chasm has a chance. Get that Chasm in our deck. Yeah, definitely Bound in Gold here. Take the removal. Okay, so we could go a little bit more green, and we could take a Packmate here. Could take a Packmate here. Hedge ourselves into 4-color. Or we just take the Valkyrie. Green just being a probably not going to play, but a maybe makes it in. Maybe. We'll see. If we get the right fixing for it. And then we see a Arctic Tree Line. So Yorn is... I don't think the front half of Yorn is super fantastic, but I do really like the Kaldheim Rhymestaff, and I probably would play just the Kaldheim Rhymestaff. Yorn is okay for untapping certain things, but I really like the Rhymestaff. So we're looking more for snow creatures, per se, than the green splash. So our question here is, do we want to take the Courser, another flyer, or do we want to take the Bergstrider? And I think I can take the Bergstrider here. Try to draft a few more Snowlands, and then of course when we play the Rhymestaff, we just get our Strider back. Ooh, and we get Kraken too. So now we just want to pick up Snowlands and hit them Snowlands hard. So we can definitely do that. Outside of our Icebreaker, Kraken, Mistwalker is really good. But okay, cool. Let's try and pivot here into Snow. And we can pivot pretty aggressively. Not Snow Mountain aggressively, but we can make work. We can make work. We'll take the Wither Crown. There we go. Islands. Godtice is also pretty nice, but we don't really have anything I want to give my opponent, so we'll just start taking the Snowlands of relevancy. Ooh. The Augury Raven came around, so we'll go ahead and take the Augury Raven. Not playing... Ice Hydrol, at least yet. Do we take Glittering Frost here just because it makes a Snowland? I don't think so. Probably just going to take the Oracle here. Ooh, Mistwalker came around. Sure, we'll take Mistwalker. So we're assuredly in blue-white. Would love to play black for some of our bonkers black cards. And probably just going to be playing the Cauldron Rhymestaff on Yorn. And it might not make the deck, but it's definitely a piece that can really give us a bunch of value, especially if we have some really annoying snow creatures that just have to be dealt with, and then we just tap our staff and recast our snow permanent. So yeah, all backside of Yorn all day. Unless we find ourselves like a really busted green card, then we just pivot hard, you know? Mistwalker. Here... we'll take the spell. Blue's open. Strategic planning is pretty interesting. Where are we at on creatures? 15? Strategic planning can put Snowlands in our graveyard. Nah, I'll take the Intruder. Probably not going to play you. People have been playing Disdainful Stroke. I might speculate on that. We will see. There's that Battle of Frost. Ain't in red, though. There's our Mahjong, which... I do really love Mahjong, but we drafted it so much, I don't know if I just want to throw it in another deck and force the green issue. I'm pretty sure we're just not playing green, we're just playing the black, or the backside here. So probably just going to take Binding of the Monsters. We could take Port. Binding has a chance of coming around. We do have a good number of removal spells as it is. There's also Way Down. Outside of this pack, what else do we want? I guess Port probably will come around. Binding is less likely. And there's no real snow permanent we care for, so... Alright. Binding in the deck. Binding in the deck. Ooh! Love me some Sigrid, and we're finally a majority white, so this card is fantastic. just remove 2 of their creatures when they attack. So, awesome. Sad we're missing on the snow plains here, but Secret is just a bomb rare. And again, we might be able to get the snow plains back around. Yeah. Secret. In the deck. In the deck. they're really pushing us to splash green by giving us like such amazing fixing, but it's pack 3. We're pretty deep in it. I think we're just gonna take the snow-covered plains here. Yeah. Another sinkhole? Sure. Yes. Okay, jeez. A lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff. Here I'll take the Frost Auger. We're starting to get more of those snow situations, so Frost Auger, come on over. Do have some cutting to do. Do have some cutting to do, but we're gonna way up. We're gonna way up to this Ice Kraken. There's a snow-covered forest. We'll take another binding. Again, we'll just survive. We can use all of our removal on their flyers and then come up the floor, play a Kraken. You know how it'd be. You know how it'd be. Priest is actually pretty fine right now. Replicating Ring is also pretty interesting, but it's snow lands this thing cares about, not snow permanents, right? Yeah. So we'll take the Priest of the Haunted Edge. This is an annoying piece for sure. Could take another Gates. So we're gonna play anything else. Do we have a lot of creature types of the same variety? Good chunk of humans, but otherwise we're pretty spread out. Yeah, I'll take the Gates. Got a good number of creatures as it is. Deck seems cool. I'm liking where this is going. Probably not going to play the Warhorn Blast now with this build. Clarion Spirit is also looking a little less likely. Well, we'll look at it. So we got 4, 6, 27, 4 cuts at the moment. 4 cuts at the moment. Interesting. Oracle is essentially a 1-drop that we just play a little bit later on. Interesting. And Mahjong in the side piece. Let's see what we're drafting against. So we got Justice, we got Desecruler, Nakhav, Ankh, Infested, Tokia, Zeft. Another snow-covered plains. Hot dog. Hot dog indeed. Battle Raptor's pretty annoying. Another Cleric. This could be pretty interesting. We could just be like a very, very low-to-the-ground deck playing a Kraken. Couple Lilies. What do we want to cut here? I'm not playing any of y'all. We have all of the Sentinels, that's for sure. That cut's pretty good. Alright, let's make some cuts. Make some cutters here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that a 16 suggestion? 1, 2, well, this will tell us right here. No, it's a 17. Okay, 17 lands, which I think this deck kind of needs. Kraken's pretty cool. Don't know if we need the Guardian now. Let's just put the worst here. How many snow? Let's put our snow situations in a pile here. See how good this Yorn staff is. We could also have Yorn in the sideboard and get it with Raven's Warning if we find ourselves with a bunch of snow permanents in our yard, and I kind of like that. Although Yorn's staff comboing with Priest of the Haunted Edge is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. a solid snow pile, honestly. It's a pretty solid snow pile. Let's put Yorn's staff in the sideboard for now. If we get it off of Raven's Warning when we feel we might need it. Definitely not playing any of these forests. So we'll just do the old bip, bip, bip-sitch. So yeah, we'll put both of those in the sideboard. We can get the staff with the Raven's Warning if we feel like we need it. 4 more cuts. Borrower's probably on the low end. Probably not going to play probably either of these clerics. Puts us at 16 creatures with a bunch of removal. That's fine. So 1 non-creature cut. Definitely not cutting lands, that's for sure. Let me know in chat. What would you cut in this instance? And we'll see if it matches up with what I do. And tell me why I'm wrong. Might just be the Wither Crown, honestly. We have a good number of removal outside of that. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wither Crown out. Alrighty, got a game here against Sarkin Vol. Very nice. Lost the coin flip. We have all of our mana. Keep just looking for our second black piece for Feed the Swamp. Or Feed the Serpent. Feed the Swamp. Get out of my swamp. Also missing our second white source for Sigrid. But we have plays. So Abzanish, potentially. Could just be playing this for its snow purposes. Take a lap, doggy. Take a lap. Alright. Interesting. What do we want to discard? I guess we'll discard a island. And a Courser, I guess. Ooh. Are Raven's Warning so early? Very interesting. Very interesting. What do we want to get? Since we don't know exactly what we want to get just yet, we'll just play this. Attack for 2. Also, Raven's Warning can get that Wither Crown now, so that's value. We have a Wither Crown in our sideboard. Starwalt Valkyrie. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Let's go to combat and see what they do. I'm okay with this trade here. That's fine. Missing our land drops. We definitely don't want them to have creatures. So, let's see here. 5 manas. And a Feed the Serpent. Alright, well, that's fine. That is okay. Here we're going to play a Thought Thief here and set up our top deck. We need lands. We'll target ourselves. Ice Kraken, you can go to the graveyard. Get our staff now. Ooh, Kraken. Ice Side Troll. They don't have enough mana to do the thing. Ooh. But we have that now. Now we'll go ahead and play the Raven's Warning. Offer the trade. Cool. Down to 13. Down to 13. Go ahead and Feed the Serpent, whatever they play. Alright, so we won't get to draw a card. There we go. Pretty sad, pretty sad. But that's okay. That is okay. Probably just Feed the Serpent the Troll here. Nah, not yet. Not yet. We'll attack in for 3 here, and we'll play a Priest. We'll play a Battle Raptor, and send her back. Because we could top deck a Snowland, then Priest just takes care of the Troll, and we can feed the Serpent something a little bit larger. Ah, like this, because we don't want this to die. Our patience has paid off. How about a snow permanent, or land rather, off the top? Okay. Now we get to put something on top of our deck. There we go. Nice. So if we want to land, we could, but we don't need a land. How do we want to do here? Tough pick, tough pick. Maybe it's just Disdainful Stroke. Could be. Could just take the staff. Could take Wither Crown. I'll take the Stroke. So we'll draw that next turn. And we'll go ahead and deal with this now. Say bye-bye. And attack in. So we just need them to not play something large next turn. Ah, we could have stroke it. That's okay. Alright, end turn. So we got stuff chilling here at 4 mana. The old Doom Oracle. Okay. No attacks. We'll end turn. See what we got on the other side here. They're passing. Our turn. I guess we'll just flash in Sigrid. Go ahead and take their troll. What? Oh, exile attacking or blocking creature. Okay. Alright, well, might as well do that. Village Rites. Okay. Alright. Let's attack thusly. And just leave up the stroke. Leave up the stroke. Play something big. Wow, that gets around the stroke pretty nicely. Huh. Well, alrighty then. Clever girl. Protection from god creatures. Of course, it only costs 3. Haha, look at you. Getting around them kind of spells. Do we attack in for 6 here? I think they do. It's Vigilance. They don't, but it's Vigilance. Do you not know it's Vigilance? Interesting. Valkyrie time. No attacks. End turn. Play something we can stroke. Play something we can stroke. Yeah, it's not our best interest to block there. Come on. Come on. Play something big. I'm ready for you. Ready for you. I did not. Okay. Alright, we now have a 6 power Valkyrie though, so we just attack. Force the chomp, we can take 6 from the angel. Dip, 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 yeah. That trample's sweet.
Sweetie. Cool, cool, cool. So next turn we can attack with a 2/3 flyer, force them to chump with the Courser, because if they don't chump, then they lose the game. Another Valkyrie! Well, Disdainful Stroke paying off. Get your flyers out of here. Out of here. Ooh! You'll love to see it. We want to go white, white, black. Let's go ahead and take away their flying blocker here and attack for 3 in the air. Look at Arena almost making us tap down our islands. Almost. Just about. Alright. Activate. Activate. Gotta thread it. There are some spells that get around this, right? There's that 1 mana white, gives something +1/+3 in flying. So that would just blow us out here, but of course they're still locked down. Woo! And you'll like to see it. Alright, that'll put us at 1-0. See you guys in the next game. Alright, back here with Game 2 against Toforaki. I think we drafted against this person, so it'll be interesting. I think it was. We did make one change to the deck in between this and the first match. We took out our big ol' Kraken and put in Disdainful Stroke. Main reason being is because the Kraken's a little bit crunky, and we can get it with Raven's Warning, so we'll just do it that way. And this hand is a keep. For sure. Just need to draw our lands. That's all we gotta do. Draw our lands. Opponent's on the mollies. Happens. Now, do they keep this 6? They do. Alright. Plains Battle Raptor. What is the response to our call? Swamp? Pass. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. We're going to go ahead and foretell this, because there's a chance for a 2 special here if we draw another white source. Ah, my eyeball itches. Itchy eye. Itchy, itchy eye. So black, blue. Alright, they got the Berserker. Berserker indeed. Itchy, itchy eye continues. I think we'll just play our Clarion Spirit here and attack with the Battle Raptor. Next turn, if we really care, we can go Oracle into Bind the monster. See if they play something a little bit more bound-worthy. Yeah, no blocks. That's very bind-worthy. That's fantastic. Ooh! And it's on turn, too. Alright, we'll take 3 here. Bind that. And then we punt a little bit. We're supposed to play the Oracle first. That's okay. It's okay. 2 life. What's 2 life between friends? I just gotta remember that it's on cast. Always on cast. So next turn we can bind something else and then throw the form away. We could also just play Raven's Warning. Probably just gonna play Raven's Warning because we have a smattering of flyers. Interesting. Alright, we'll get rid of the Raven form. Ooh, Pilferhawk. That's a 2-for we could do. We still need another blue source, but let's play this. And attack, 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 attack. Honestly, it's all of it. All in, push it. Push it to the limit. Draw a cheap spell or a land, specifically of the blue variety. Right, down to 8. Another binding sitting in the wings. I'm gonna draw another card next turn, so we're drawing twice. As long as we get in with one of our 3 flyers. Definitely fear that skull raid. Skull ride, very spooky. Also notice we got 3 snowlands here. 3 snowlands. Raven Morning can also find us another island too, so that's nice. Heist. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Ooh, Bergstrider. Nothing we care to tap. Do we care to tap down? Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll attack skis. Just keep hitting hard. Swap non-basic, non-creatures. That's hilarious. So they could take our Raven's Warning, and we would get their Bolt. I don't think they want to give us that. Okay. Cool. I'll play this land here. Sadly, it wasn't of the blue variety. Now, would you like to give me this heist? Next turn, you can put whatever you want on the top of your library. Anything. Any you can imagine. Yours. As long as you own it. That's like the only option, too, so I don't know what they're thinking. Unless they have like a destroy target enchantment or a bounce spell or something like that. Ain't no stifles in Kaldheim. What's it gonna be, buddy? Non-basic, non-creature. Is that... Yeah, that doesn't work. Those are both my permanents. That'd be insane. It's not your binding because it's over there. But what's the pull? What do we got here? We have 4 attackers. You have 2 blockers. So you'd have to play 2 blockers or kill something. This kind of works. But not really, because all of our stuff is tapped. Sure. And then we win? GG's? Jalees. We'll go ahead and take a island. So we can play that Bergstrider next turn for sure. Nice. Alright, 2-0. See you guys in the next one. Alright, here we are with game 3 against Porygon. So we can turn this 2-0 to a 3-0. I don't know why I'm sitting here with my hand on the WASDs like I'm about to go hard. Let's lean back a little bit. So this hand is interesting. We do have things that we can play. So it's not like we're going to be out for a minute. We tap 1, you know, we can Raven form. Turn 3, we can bound. If we draw another land, we're Valkyrying. And that's a fine sequence of play. And we do have a ton of blue sources in our deck. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit and keep this. And we're going to go ahead and tilt the camera down a little bit, because this game, we're in chill, laid-back mode. The old lean. And so with this planes, we're now able to Valkyrie. So at least have things to do. This thing having trample is just a little bit over the top. It's just fantastic. Any 2s? Alright, they're going to foretell as well. Okay. Ooh, Sigurd's also pretty nice. Alright, into the future I cast you Raven form. Waiting until we find a proper target alongside a blue source. Blue source, preferably. And I play something with 2 toughness. Or less. Ooh, foretells. Alright, we'll end the turn. Play 2 hasty guys. Just like bip, bip. See here. That's not very cash money. Fine. I guess we'll get rid of Disdainful Stroke and our Pilferhawk. We'll save Sigrid for its fullness. Try to get the doubles out of it. Already down 2 cards, so 2 for 1 with Sigrid will be fantastic. Sultai, eh? Sultai strong. Sultai is very strong. Very strong. Bergie, eh? Alright, well we have an answer to you, Bergie. To the flavor of Sigrid. Is that what we want to do? Maybe we just want to bind here and double setups. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Still want to try and get max value out of Sigrid here. Still want to try and get max value. I want them to be attacking with 2 creatures when you play Sigrid. Preferably. I need to have a camera that just follows me. I know they exist. I need to just get one. Theirs is really strong, but it's also a wonderful setup for Sigrid. Okay. Ooh. Blue mana. Oh man, we are unlocked. Alright, let's attack in for 2 here. Let's play our Story Seeker. And you know what? We're gonna play... No, because we want to take this, so that way they're, this is still a creature they control with power 4 or greater. I guess it is. But Secret at least will just destroy or exile the shapeshifter. 1 for 1 at... Ooh, mortality, you say. That's pretty good. Then I got a flying death touchy equipment. It's pretty gross. It's pretty gross indeed. Bind the monster. Okay. Valkyrie smacks for 2 final pips. Love it. Love it. Flash in the Sea Greasy. And sadly we'll have to make a decision. Like, we could exile the Bergstrider and give him a 1/1 or lose our Sigrid, but I think it's fine either way. I think we can go without our Sigrid. Ooh, Clarion Spirit. Definitely like that. So, a dope. Let's double attack here. Double smackins. Bilbo smackins. Bilbo snackins. And then we'll go bingo. A bongo. And then, what would you like to kill? Bye-bye Clarion Spirit. Well, our hand is basically empty. Sure, next turn we could double spell because we got this Raven form, but we're only missing out on 1/1/1 flyer. So, it's alright. No matter what they killed there, it wouldn't have been too terrible. And, we're just gonna go ahead and kill this. Thank goodness it doesn't have haste and them not having an extra black mana, but they could have, had it mattered. I'm sure you just equip, don't you? They want to leave up the mana? Well, we are going to go ahead and Raven form this thing, because that's nasty. Can't let that be a thing. Land, and now we have the mana to activate God's spell next turn, so let's go ahead and attack all. I'm fine if we want to trade The 1/1s for their 1/1. See what they take here. If they're going to take 7, 6, 5. Those are your choices. Choosing the path of least resistance is a interesting situation. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Well, our post Poseidon. Look at them little guinea pigs back there in their cage. We finally got a guinea cam set up on our stream. So if you want to see the guinea pigs, Himreko MTG on Twitch, and you can see my little guinea pigs running around. Mammoth growth. Okay. Okay. All right. Bye bye, Mistwalker. Okay. Now they just like what pants up a birdie. Then they can just kill another one of my thingamabobbers. Thingamabooblets. See what we draw. Most likely gonna gates here. Definitely want to use that card advantage. Ooh, Bergstrider is just nice. We don't have any snow mana though, so I don't really get to tap anything down. Let's attack here. See what they do. If a 4/4 body ends up being relevant, I guess it would technically be relevant because this would put them at 4 if they block. They do. Alright, well, we'll play it. Oh. Well, that wouldn't have mattered too much. Wanted to kill their Birdo anyway. That's lifelink. Ah, we don't have a second black source. Let's do that. Knock them down to 2. If they want to gain their life, we'll trade that way. Let's go ahead and crack this off. Get some life, draw some cards. If they attack, we still have lethal. Draw a black source, we have extra lethal. Sure. Still have 6 power here. Another coma. Black source, please. Not a black source. Not a black source. Where is my lamb sauce? Alright. All gets ins. Yep. And we have 5 mana, so we're just gonna play a 3-drop and foretell something. We'll play the harder to block one in the form of Mistraven and foretell Birdo. Swamp off the top. Would be nice. Would be nice. I can roll with it. I can roll with it indeed. Activate. And I'm gonna activate again. Nah, just that. Get him for 4. Keep going wide. Yeah. Play the Raven. Foretell a Duder. Pass turn. Do they draw out? A kiss. A kiss, kiss. Alright, fantastic. 3-0. See you guys in the next one. Alrighty, 3-0 here against Alavan, and our hand is... woof. Big woof. Can only play 5 of them, but if we just draw the right lands, we're okay. We have a nice 2-drop, 3-drop. This Feed the Serpent is just far off. Might have to take our first mulligan here. We can just believe, you know. We have our snow permanents to help us Pilferhawk. Alright, fine. We'll keep. I talked myself into it. We have the snow lands to help us Pilferhawk as soon as we draw a blue source. Ooh. We draw a spell to play. Choosing to play Battle Raptor on turn 1 instead of Courser on 3, but now we get to do both, so jam that spacebar. Cool. Interesting, we drew a land. It was a white land. Yep. Very nice. Ooh, their own Courser. Okay. Oh! Attack thusly. Cool, 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 cool. How about our own Courser? We got one of thems. So Feed the Serpent here, just waiting. It'll be like the end of the game. We finally top deck our second black source. Then we get him. Way too many combat tricks to block there. Very nice. Much niceness. Tap land. All attack. Cool. I think gained us 4 life and removed a creature. Pilferhawk. Next turn we get to tap something down. That's top deck Swamp. I'd be okay with that. A Lifelinker. Ooh, that card's really good. Have not seen this card much yet, and I really want to. I really do. I really do. So, here's an interesting sitch. I think we're going to tap down the Courser so our Birdos can get in. Like this turn and next turn. Would love to pay with snow. So yeah, we'll tap this, stay tapped, all attack. Now we got a 4/4 here to gum up the ground. Next turn we can gate, if nothing else. Never mind, no longer have a 4/4 to gum up the ground. Another Story Seeker. Okay. But we have a Bind in Gold. We definitely don't want them to be gaining so much more life, because now we're losing the race pretty heavily. So I guess we're gonna Bind in Gold a Story Seeker. Yes. And guess just attack with our Courser. We can use our Hawk to loot. That was a misplay. If we draw a Swamp off the top, I will feel really bad. Okay. So we get. Alright. Craven Hulk. Oof. Alright, well we're still rolling here. Still rolling. Still rolling. And the Courser has done work with our Bound in Golds. 3/2 haster. I feel like we just need to pop this off before that gets out of hand. And we're not casting 2 spells anymore, so... Bind the monster. Let's see here. This takes 2 blue to do. Let's go ahead and activate this. See if we draw an island off the top. We draw a swamp though. And we will attack in with Pop. I guess no attacks. We're down to 7 here. We need to be a little bit more safe. If they do swing in with their 2 deuters, we can block thusly and thusly. Trade 2 for 2. Ooh. That gives toughness. Lose both of our creatures here to do this. Yeah, don't like it, but is a thing. Is a thing. Okay. Ouch. Okay. We have a 4/4 if they want to play another Haster Deuter. And now can we clock them before they can clock us? Card's good. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Ooh. Definitely don't like it. Definitely don't like it. Rough beats. Indeed. We'll lay it to them. If they have a removal piece, they got a removal piece. Because we'd pretty much down and out without it. Okay. To 2 we be. Clarion Spirit. Uh-oh. Don't have another 2-drop. Oh, this Valkyrie's so good. Oh, boy. Ooh. Okay. No attacks. End turn. We're in a very, very precarious spot here. Okay. Pass. Are we just dead? So we can chump here, exile this. We drop to 1, and then we can't block anymore. That's rough, but I think we have to exile this. And then block like that. Ooh. Alright. You got us. That's okay. We'll take a Craven Hulk to the face. Go out on our own terms. Alright. 3-1. I'll see you guys in the next one. Alrighty, here we go. Game 5. 3-1 here against Lowrider Glissa. And we have all of our mana, but only 2 of it. We have things to play. I'll give it a try. Maybe it's a little bit greedy, but we have all 3 colors, so we just need to draw any lands. Any lands, I guess. A double white for Sigrid. And Feed the Serpent. Perfect. So we're unlocked there. We'll go ahead and play Story Seeker. Got some removal pieces. Longboat. Okay, so they got a blocker. Ooh, the old stroke. We're going to save that to try and, well, we're not going to be able to cast it next turn anyway. Could Binding the Monsters here, force them to crew, but, nah, we'll just go ahead and play Storm Cursor here. Starnhem, not Storm. And, yeah, no attacks. Black-Red is certainly super fun to draft. That is the truth. That is the full truth. Infernal Pet. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. So next turn they could have 4 mana. What are the odds, though? So we could take a turn off here, bind the pet, and still leave up stroke. But I think it's Valkyrie. I think it's Valkyrie. 1 Snowland away from the double pump. Get it for 2 in the air. Pass it up. Now if they play like a bomb 4-drop here, we'll feel pretty sad about it, but we can always Binding it 1 black away from exiling whatever they play. And at least this way we've put the pressure on the board. Okay. Yeah, I guess at this point it's throw away the stroke. The fact this thing has Vigilance is pretty powerful. Could double block it. We lose our Valkyrie. Nah, we're winning this race. No blocks, no needs. Do they play their second? They don't. Okay, cool. Alright, well, we now just start beefing pretty hard. Just bop them for 8. Put him to 10 and end turn. We could bind something here and, I don't know, maybe hope to feed something there, but we'll just go hammer in with the Valkyrie. And they got their 4th mana. Play a 4-mana flyer. Okay. All in. All in Valkyrie. So I guess we should have fed the pet. Yeah, no blockers. No block hairs. Woo! That's nice. Activate. Activate. Double attack. Make our either flyer lethal in the air. Just have to kill 2 things or play a blocker in the air. And next turn we can just draw 2 cards, gain 2 life. The Lowrider Glissa. There it is! Quick and easy. Fantastic. And I think this is a rank up? Does he get 3 pips or 2? Just 2. Alright, well, we have 1 more until we rank out a gold. Let's hit it. Alright, 4-1 here against Axolotl. Axolotl. And, sure, sounds alright. Keep it. Constantly always just needing to top deck our black mana. But it is a splash, so is what it is. Hailstorm Valkyrie, of course, the hallmark card of last game. Story Seeker. Do they play anything on 2, or do we start the Life Swing game? Ooh, In Search of Greatness has been called. This can't hit enchantments, so, alright. We got a game here. We got a game. Let us attack for 2. And, interesting. Play the Mistwalker. Alright, so do they put a 3-drop into play? That's not a 3-drop. Other permanents. Oh, okay. It's pretty cool. That's definitely pretty cool. The old tap land there. Could exile their bow and then swing in. Yeah, I kind of like that. We have a bunch of flyers. Village rights. Okay. And all gets. So do they have another 1-drop to put in play? They do not, and they scry to the bottom. Okay. Play a 4-drop. Okay. Story Seeker now slowed. Ooh, there's our black mana. Like that. In that case, we're going to foretell this. So in next turn we can play this, play that, gain some life. Let's attack with both. They want to double block with their tokens? That's okay. Ooh. You know that harms your search for greatness. Maybe they don't have a 5-drop in hand. Could be. Could be. Scries to the top. Ooh, don't like that. Never like a good scry to the top. They did have a 5-drop. Why did they block that way? They could have got this Grizzly unless they drew it. I guess they might have drawn it this turn. That could be it. Ooh. Oh, well. We'll go ahead and play this. Play the Valkyrie. Gain some life. Attack for 1 in the air. And we can bound in gold this Outrider. Vorinclex! Woo! Wow. Alright, well, second black source, please. That would be choice. Vorinclex is a hit. We've stared down a Vorinclex before, though. We have stared down a Vorinclex before. Another Grizzly Outrider. Alright, well. Guess it's 11. No blocks. Certainly hurts. Certainly hurts. Land. And I guess we're binding Vorinclex. Don't think we care about counters too much. Another village rights? That would be saucy. Whoa! That's fine though. That is okay. Get them draws though. Okay, sure. Bop them. Gonna take a heavy hit here this turn. They are at 10. Black Source gets rid of one of the Outriders. Blue Source draws us 2 cards, gains us 2 life. Definitely a very, very scary spot. Wither Crown. Okay, Mistwalker has been promoted to Chumper. Life gain. Ugh, don't like that. Can't go to 5. Just cannot do it. Alright. Thought Thief. We will target ourselves, so we're just going to scry. Blue Source. Yeah, we really just need Swamp, because this turn we're going to be double blocking one Outrider, chumping another, and taking 4. Hoo, boy. Yeah, we really just need a Swamp to deal with the other Outrider. Hey, big green. Big green. Pretty sure it's jam that spacebar, buddy. Pretty sure. Space Jam. That is probably just lethal. I didn't do all in? I didn't do all in. Wow. But yeah, so 9. So if we chump, we can only put sort of 2, 7. So we have to put 2 on there, 6. 3 is not enough, so that's a loss. That's a loss. Man, we so close! Can we get there? Can we rank up? Let's see. See you guys in the next one. Okay, here we are. We're 4-2 and just about to rank up. It is either we win, we rank up, we lose, we cry. So this is a very important game. Can we get to that 5 wins? And this hand seems nice. It has all of our colors, has snow mana, has removal. We're not doing anything until turn 3, though. If our opponent's on an aggressive deck, that's not too big of a deal. Then we'll be in trouble. This will just be a 1-1 most of the time. Okay. Binding the monsters. I don't know if I want to. I don't want to blow that on Ascendance, so we'll just go with a Swamp. Pass, play Courser, and then both of these will cost 2. We can even play them in the same turn if we draw another white source. Okay. Ooh. I feel like that's worth binding. We can 2 for here. Sure. They'll still get the effect of it, but only take 3 here and we'll make a 1-1. Also have Ascendant now locked down. Now it's just can we pull ahead? Good cards. Good cards. Okay. Alright. I think it's the harm. Because now we can play both of these in the same turn. Bop in for 1. Now do they have another squash? That would be insane. Mistwalker. Okay. That's fine. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Sigrid's been called? We actually can't cast 2 spells in a turn. Very intriguing. But I think we're just going to Binding Mistwalker and play a Raven's Warning. And get in. Sigrid is definitely a 2-for-1 for us. They also have been missing land drops, and in a giant deck, that can be pretty scary. Another squash. Oof. Very good. Wonderful way to get out of land screwage. No blocks. You can nug us for 1 here. They still didn't hit it. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, attack their flyers, bop them for 2, draw a card, see what's in their hand. So we got Saw It Coming, Big Thing, Big Thing. So these they're not playing for a minute. Frost Jetty could be imminent. Probably gonna Glimpse next turn. Pilfer Hawk, deciding to squash. Okay. Sure. Let's mess up the top of their deck. Let's hope they didn't have 2 lands on top. That's how they're going to dig, though. This should find them their 2 lands over time. Very nice. Alright, so they're going to get to 5 mana here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3... Okay, let's view the battlefield here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yetis potentially coming. They could be board wiping us here. That is probably what's happening here, is a board wipe. Yeah, that's got to be the choice. That's got to be the play. So we're about to be wiped. No snow permits the yard, so staff's not quite good. What do we want to draw to get us out of a wipe? We have 1, 2, so this costs 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're a minute away from that. Post-wipe Guardian might be the best pick. Wither Crown for whatever they play post-wipe. We have 1 timeout, so we're okay. So it's either Wither Crown or God's Hall. God's Hall does put a wall in front of Invader. Yetis, and then we probably don't have a snow permanent. I think it's God's Hall. I think it's God's Hall. Okay. And then we just all attack, because I'm pretty sure they're going to board wipe. Yep. What else does this do? Scry's 3. When we cast us both, card event costs 5 or greater this turn draw. Okay, end turn. Bring on the frost. Mm-hmm. Yep. Sigrid. Bop 'em hard. Foretell the Guardian. So they can play a Pilfer Hawk, and that's the only thing that can protect them from Mistwalker. Sigrid still gets in. They can saw it coming whatever we play, but we're not going to play it while saw it comes open. Mistwalker. Okay, feed the serpent. Love that. Alright. Down to 2. And we have 2 lethal attackers. Can they get out of this? It's close. From what we see in their hand, they don't have enough. But these 2 cards here. Igna. Okay, if they have a 2-drop flyer. Okay. Attack with the mist. Pump it. Whoo! Was very nervous that game, but that's a rank up. Look at that. Boom! Up to platinum. Fantastic. And we are now 5-2? Let's double check here. Let everybody see it. While we wait on the server. Of course, it's always a server waiting. Ooh, what do we get? Archipelago? Alright, 5-2. I will see y'all in the next one. Alright, here we go. We are 5-2 against Yak, and we got a nice hand here. We'll keep this. Yet again, the theme of this night's video is not having black mana. But we're making it through. We're making it through. Still need our second white source for Sigrid, but... Ooh, there it is. We can be patient. Just go ahead and use our mana. Do that. So that way we can play Mistwalker next turn, and we don't want to play Sigrid anyway until we get some value out of it. There's another Skull Raid. I've seen so many Skull Raids. So many Skull Raids. Skull Raid has seemed to be pretty annoying and obnoxious. Really want to be able to draft a deck that plays it. Oh, it's 3 reinforcements. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. The old Mistwalker race. Be able to blow out the dwarves with our Sigrid next turn. Woof. Okay. Had to kind of let them know we might have something. Oh, they just swing out. Maybe they're... Really? So they're just going to pop our raptor. They're going to spend 4 mana to kill our raptor. That's funny. Fantastic. Love the Sigrid. Man, these helms. Helms. There's our second black mana, though. I think we're just going to do this. We're gonna attack first, though. You can turn your 2/1 into a 1/1 flyer. I guess a 2/2 flyer if they wanted to. Oh no, my island. No. Okay. Yeah. Really? Wild. Yeah, no blocks. Is a spicy choice. Sure. Activate. 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 Now have lethal in air. And we're not gonna play this Plains. So, if they have another Disciple, we get over Plains as fine. But if they have a Skull Raid, then instead of drawing 2 cards, they only draw 1. I will forever fear the Skull Raid. So, wow, why aren't they leaving back the bird? Okay, now they're leaving back the bird. Okay. Binding? Activate? There you go, 6-2. See you guys in the final game. All right, here we go. Final match against Gronzak. We either get that 7 wins or we end 6-3. Finally have a hand with our black mana. This time we don't have white mana. And we're going first, so that means we're on down 1 draw. But we do have Augury Raven, and we can also Doom Oracle. We have Binding. I say we keep. We've had some pretty ambitious keeps, but our deck's been good to us. Our deck's been good to us, and I think white is the most prevalent color in our deck, so if we want to hedge, hedging white is the best hedge. Right, Usher the Fallen, really good start. Are we just going to take a turn off and make a 1/1? Okay. Pretty good curve filler. Pretty good curve filler. We're going to play the Raven, and I don't think that we're going to bind anything here. Go ahead and end the turn. Planes off the top would be choice. Rune of Might. Oh, that's annoying. Interesting attack with their 1/1 there. Could have been a Space Jam. Cool. Do we want to bind this now so that way they can't attack and make a deuter? I think maybe. Yeah. We'll take a final 3 from this Usher, and we'll go ahead and foretell this thing. Get in for 3. And see what the top of the deck. I can't even think of what I was going to say there. Bloodline Pretender. Okay. Doesn't name bird. Interesting. Wow, no. Hitting our blue sources. Let's attack. Play a Mistwalker. So I had to play 2 warriors for their Blood Pretender to be big enough to get through our Mistwalker. Still waiting on our white source to bound in gold the Bloodline Pretender. There's 1 warrior. Aggressive. Very aggressive. Hey! White mana. They're just going to tap down our Mistwalker, so we're going to get in now anyway. We'll take a bop this turn, but we got them down to 8, so they're very low. And we can deal 7 if we draw a land. Not enough. Maybe they'll deal damage to themselves. They can find a way to hurt themselves. Oof. Don't like that. Yup. Yup. That was a good draw. So now we big booty boys, and we bound in gold. Guess it's just gotta be Pretender. So now they attack, they tap one of our things, get in for... Yeah, no attacks. We'll be patient. Next turn we can play Battle Raptor, set up lethal on the backswing. If we draw planes, then we get to go Doomscar into Battle Raptor, which would be very big for us. Very big. This Golden Maul Champion is going to be a problem. Now they have 2 of them. This is getting out of hand. So I think we need to gain the life here. Yeah. So we'll go Doomscar, Oracle, Thought Thief. Guess we'll set up their draw. Whew, graveyard. And I'll attack with my 3/3. Down to 5. Okay. Precarious situation here. Again, would love a plains off the top for ourselves. 3 mana Realm Walker. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Passes. Oh, we don't have a second white source. Man. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. Could be 4v4. That attack is not good for us. I think it's better to play Story. Alright. Attack for 3. They're at 2. And we will play a lifelinker, I guess. Is it in our best interest to kill their Gladewalker here? Maybe? Maybe not, because like this could block something with larger power. So we'll end the turn. So now we have 2 lethal creatures. And this costs 2 white, thankfully. So, Thought Thief coming in clutch, burying the plains. Super close. Super close. We are clinching. Okay. Okay. So they're letting us all block. Whew! Was worried there, but alright, that puts us to that 7 and 2. Since we went all the way, we'll crack some packs here, say our thank yous for everyone that's watching. Again, I am HimRatGoMTG. I stream on Twitch every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is what I do for the most part. Outside of that, however, I have been doing YouTube uploads, and I'm trying to hit YouTube once a week at least. And if there's any special event, then we'll do multiple. But so far, it's usually just one draft a week. On Twitter, at HimRatGoMTG, that is where I am posting all of my updates on what my current records are in draft, what my win percentages are, and I'm going to see how well we do with Kaldheim, and go from there. But it's mostly just limited so far. Haven't been caring too much about Kaldheim Standard or its effect on Historic, but the limited format just seems super fun. So yeah, definitely expect that. I will be doing, yet again, announcement, the Arena Open this weekend, which is a sealed event. And I'm pretty sure I'm only going to be able to do 1 attempt. So I'm going to live stream it with a 5-minute delay. But I guess I'll also record it and probably upload it. So check that out, or check me out on Twitch and see the replay. But that's all of it. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time.